All right, Shalom. First off, we want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to our apostle elders, great millstone. Honors and salutations to you, brothers, preaching this word in sincerity and faith. And Shalom to you, sincere listeners and believers thereof. All right, so you got a couple of brothers from the great millstone, San Francisco Bay Area camp, of course. I'm the brother Yari Allah.
I'm the brother Shamar.
All right. Yeah, and we just want to do a lesson. It's going to be open forum. Probably be another edition of Speaking in the Spirit, S.I.T.S. And yeah, we're just going to let the Spirit take take its course, and Lord's will just be edifying to the body. So we're going to start right here. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. It says, I charge thee, therefore, before the Most High and the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing in his kingdom, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
And that's basically what we're supposed to do. And that's what you see the men, predominantly a great millstone, doing. Teaching the word in season and out of season. Alright? It says reprove, rebuke with all and exhort.
With all long suffering.
Yep, with all long suffering.
Which means to what? To display patience. With all those things. With being in season, out of season. All right, long suffering mean displaying patience.
Yep.
Whether it's
No, because you're saying being long suffering and having patience. Because I was thinking of the scripture where it says, "Hope deferred maketh the heart sick."
Yeah.
Because we hasten the day, and our hope is being deferred. Yet it's not being deferred because we're seeing the prophecies come to pass now.
Yep. And on another note, when it's going into reprove, rebuke, exhort with long suffering and doctrine.
Yeah.
All right, because what brothers been going to a lot lately through the Spirit is what the brotherhood digging deep into the body. All right, you certain times, with different brothers. All right, you have to be long suffering, and it's the Spirit. We did a lesson. Me, a couple brothers, and a couple of the elder bros at the camp, and we went to I forgot which word it was exactly, but it means we looked into a word and it meant to I believe it was forbearing, but pretty much it meant to like put on to deal with, to put up with. All right, and that's a part of the patience, the long suffering. You're going to go through the process and the phase of reproving, rebuking, and even exhorting. All right, because that's the lot, and that's the job of a prophet of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and within doing that, within being a prophet of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, there comes certain responsibilities. Okay, and these are some of them. All right. So it says, once again, 2 Timothy 4 and 2, preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. That's right. And that's a part of the patience and long suffering as well. Letting the Lord cook, prophesying. Cause we don't know what exact date, time, and hour that the Lord is going to send back his son Yahweh Shai. Yet we have the best idea. Referring to what? Through the signs and the times of the prophecies, okay? That the Lord gave us to look out for. And with that, it takes what? Patience. Takes watching takes patience. Fishing for the elect, that takes patience. It's all a process of maintaining that patience, and within maintaining that patience, maintaining the faith and the doctrine. Because a lot of guys lose the faith and they pervert the doctrine. I just wanted to add that in. So it says, 2 Timothy 4 and 2, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. Verse 3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. You see?
And you see that going on.
Yep.
You see? A lot of bug outs, Like the dude that, I don't even know the dude name, Malone or whatever, Vocab Malone.
Yeah.
The dude he was going into about the bug out dude, that's just another bug out that wasn't taking heed to the doctrine. He went a different way. He wasn't with us. All right. And a lot of other people, they don't take heed to the doctrine. All right. They don't want to hear the rough words that we speak because we speak 100% truth. All right, nothing but truth. And the truth isn't always catered to your feelings. If anything, the truth, it cuts you, because the Hebrews 4:12, it tells you how this word is a sword, and a spiritual sword, and it cuts your spirit. That's why our people, they don't like to hear what we have to say, because we're speaking in the spirit.
Yep. And with that bug out guy, man, we remember him. All right, I for sure do. The shitty trail that hey man, you wasn't right. All right, and there's a lot of guys like that. Okay, that's a part of the fishing process as well. You're gonna have good fish come in. You're gonna have bad fish. All right, and the Lord is gonna do what He do. This is all about remaining holy, which means to be what? Separate. So the Lord is going to separate the good fish from the bad fish. That's a process of the sifting agent. That's the process of the sifting that the Lord does. Okay, all right. And man, it's a lot of bug outs, man. It's a lot of bug outs in Israel, man. It's a lot of bug outs in Great Millstone. Let's say it like that, man. Then Jake been saying that from the apostle elders on down for years, man. All right. And they're still, that's why the Lord just weeding them out. So this, just backing up what you just spoke on. This is Hebrews 4:2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Read that again.
This is Hebrews 4:2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Yeah, the word didn't profit them. All right, just like that parable about the seeds being thrown in the different places.
Yeah, the sword, the seed and the sword. The parable of the sword. Pretty much.
Yep, because they had that, to them it didn't profit them, basically. You know, they didn't see the benefit in doing it the way that we want to do, or how Hashem Yahushai has it set to do. Because that's the way that we're coming in. That's the spirit we're coming in. It's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah, and to what do they say in the world? You have to what? You have to believe. You have to trust in that process.
Yep.
They didn't have that being mixed in with faith. They didn't trust him and believe in the process.
They didn't have the foresight to see the
outcome.
The outcome of the process that you're going through.
Of the patience and the process, of the patience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just like it says in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, for this they are willingly ignorant that a day with the Lord is 1,000 years.
Yep, and that's like if you have an ailment or illness, when you have to take that herbs and do that process of taking herbs and doing things to get better, you have to have faith that it's going to work, or else is that going to be profitable to you? And some people, they don't have faith in it. A lot of people, majority of people today, they don't have faith in the herbs. They just go straight to Esau.
And according to the scriptures, when you have an ailment, what you go I forgot what they call them. You go see the physician.
Yep, physician.
And you take the herbs, okay, to heal your ailment. But ultimately, what do? You pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and your prayer is null and void without what? Without faith. It tells you that in Hebrews the 11th chapter, 11:6. Okay, and if that whole ingredient or process of you healing yourself, not healing yourself, but being healed, okay, of your ailment, if it's not mixed in with faith and prayer, ultimately, faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is what? It's useless, I'll hop back to here. This is 2 Timothy 4:3 now. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Our people, they want to listen to people that's pleasing to them. That's what itching ears mean, like somebody that's pleasing to your ears, telling you what you want to hear about. And that's what we're not going to do. We're going to preach how Yahweh Shem Shai set it up for us to preach and bring His word out, which is in the spirit. All right. Yet these other pseudo-Israelite groups that be going into how we're going to make it here in Babylon, and it's all about family and everybody being saved, all this other madness. That's what they want to hear about. You know, that's why they don't like dealing with us, because we're sticking strictly to the scripture, strictly to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. A lot of these other groups, they'll cater to your feelings. They'll say, "Oh, it's okay if you slip up, or you don't have to do this or that." They'll just cater it to how you feel. Mm-hmm. All right, that's all part of that itch in the ears, and they're going to be careful how they speak, because they don't want to offend you. For us, we speaking how it says in Isaiah 58:1. You know, we're crying aloud, and we're sparing not. Mm-hmm. All right, whether it hurts your feelings or it does, we don't care. We're speaking in the spirit. We're not trying to purposely like offend you or whatever. We're speaking in the spirit though. So if it happens, it happens. You know.
Yep. This Isaiah 30:8. Now go write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, mm-hmm. lying children that they will not hear the law of the Lord.
Yep, children that will not hear the law of the Lord. They're rebellious. And rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So that's basically all our people. Majority, 2/3 of our people, they're all basically you're all witches, you know, because rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and our people are rebellious. All right, that's why 2/3 got to go, because the 2/3 of our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you don't want to be right. You want to rebel.
Yeah, because ultimately, what you're worshiping another power. That's why it says they go 2/3 go after their own covetousness. Mm-hmm. You know, because what's the first commandment? To love the Lord, all right, with all your heart and all your mind, your soul. You know, not quoting verbatim, but that's the first commandment, because the Lord is a jealous power, and that's where Jake always went off at, worshiping another power, through what? Through following the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes. Okay, all right, these other nations. All right. Ultimately, your wicked ass heart, you know, leading you astray, and that's what this is going into. Well, it's gonna speak on it. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that would not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Mm-hmm. Don't prophesy unto us right things. Don't tell us what's really going on. You know, speak unto us deceits. Lie and tell them that we got a lot of years left in America. We're gonna establish our kingdom within Esau's kingdom type of bug out shit. You know, whatever they want to hear, smooth things. All right, the end isn't here. All right, we still got lots of life left. All right. It's all about love. Everybody's gonna receive salvation. All this wickedness, pretty much, and they don't want to hear the truth. You know, speaking. That's why they want to hear. They said speaking to smooth things. That's why they like going back to the other scripture in 2 Timothy's about having the itching ears. That's why they go to the people that are speaking to them smooth things, because that's what they want to hear in particular. You want to hear a specific speech being said to you that makes you feel good on the inside. So that's what you can go to.
Look what it say. It says, prophesy, it says, which say to the seers, speak not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Mm-hmm. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Why is that? Yep. Because look, I got this right here. All right. This is Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things, mm-hmm. and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Exactly, and that's why you want to hear what's pleasing to you.
You want to hear deceit.
Your heart.
Yep.
Your heart wants that. Your flesh wants that, because why? Yep. You're in the flesh, and this word being brought out, it cuts your flesh. Because you're living according to the flesh, mm-hmm. and not the spirit. So when we bringing out this word, which is the spirit, it's completely contrary to the flesh. And scriptures say that walk on how the spirit is warped against the flesh. You completely giving it into the flesh. So of course you wouldn't want to hear what we have to say, because why? The words that we're speaking out is spirit. You know, it's about being in the spirit, not being given into your flesh. It's about giving it to the spirit, which these people in America don't do. All right, all these people. That's why it says in Matthew that the iniquity abounding and the love of many waxing cold. All right, everybody here is wicked and covered in darkness. All right, nobody's walking in the light, and then we come through having the brightest light out there, and just like that's like somebody put the headlights on you when you're driving your car. That's how we looking when we come out, because we have this light, and that's how bright it is to these people. And then they don't want to hear what we gotta say, because they're gonna get their wickedness is getting brought to light.
Yep. This is Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Mm-hmm. And that's literally what it is. That's why we are everybody's enemy, because we are telling you the truth. And the truth really makes people mad more than anything. You would think that somebody hearing the truth, they would rejoice in it, but they do the complete opposite these days. Here it is. You telling 2/3 of our people, you the greatest people out there on this earth. The Lord chose you. We have a better spiritual kingdom coming than this kingdom. This one's going out of here. You ain't going to have to slave for the white man no more. What do? They look at us and curse us the hell out. They don't want to hear nothing about that. Why? Because they don't even believe it.
Yep. This is Psalm 73, and I'll jump straight to the point. 15. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. Mm-hmm. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me.
Yeah. And everybody gets offended. That's why the scriptures say that woe to them that are offended.
Yep. And are offended in me.
Yeah, are offended
in the Lord.
A lot of our people, they get offended at the word of the Lord. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah, because their deeds are contrary, like the brother was going into. They get cut. Mm-hmm. All right, so guess what? They get carnal. They get mad. All right. They want to do something. All right. They get offended. Ultimately, they're sensitive. Yep. They're effeminate. They're faithless. They're women. All right. You know, they have the spirit of the so-called black woman heavily embedded in them. So guess what? They're offended at this word. They're offended in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay. It says, hey, man, and offenses must come. You know, this is all necessary. Yet, you know, yet that's their lot. You know, as the 2/3 to be offended, to deny, to mock, to scoff, to blaspheme, to be destroyed ultimately. You know, verse 16. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Verse 17. Until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then I understood. Then understood I therein. Yeah, and then what? When you come into this truth, okay, because this is not only talking about when you read up earlier in the verses. This is not just talking about Esau. This is also talking about what 2/3. You know, because what according to Saint John 8:44, you're your father the devil. Yeah. All right, 2/3 are in the spirit of the so-called white man. All right, they're offended. That's why, because and what's the first thing niggas want to know? Oh, what about Esau? What about the red Hebrew Edomite? What about Gooks? Can they make it? What about Sodomites? Yeah, of course. You know, then they build down the ladder. You know, ultimately, what, man? You're coming in the spirit of your devil. Mm-hmm. Your spiritual father. Okay, you know. So this also applies to 2/3 of Jake's. All right. You understand that the Lord set Jake up in slippery places as well, blinded them ultimately, and guess what? You know, you go through the Jeremiah effect. Jeremiah had compassion upon our people. Yeah, man. What he started figuring out quick that what these people, hey man, 2/3 are demons. Put curses up on them and everything, and that's the spirit that you get into, because you understand that what ultimately the Lord has already cursed them and set them up in slippery places. So what, man? You further get on the Most High's program. Let me go to this real quick. This is Romans 11:7. What then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. That's right. They weren't able to attain this truth, to enter to the sanctuary of the Most High, to have their eyes enlightened. All right. To have the Most High sup with their spirits. Okay, this is actual a blessing. Okay, you know, We should be very grateful and appreciative and more than willing to make our bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because man, Israel is as the sand of the sea, and only a select few chosen the election. All right, has the Lord allowed to obtain this knowledge, man. That's very that's very great, man. You know, I can't find the words to say. Yeah, that's a serious matter. That's a serious thing, you know. It says, "What then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day." You see?
It's all set up, really.
Yep.
At the end of the day, that it's already just like it was predestination for the elect that are sealed. It was predestinated who the 2/3 was going to be. You know.
Yep.
That's why it's nothing you could do about it. You already have that seal as far as you not being able to receive this word, and you can't force it. Try to make it happen. It's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep. And this is going back to the Old Testament in the book of Isaiah.
Yep.
The Apostle Paul is referring back to the book of Isaiah of what the Lord sent out the angel to blind our people even unto this very day, man. Okay, today.
That's how you know everything in the Old Testament still applies.
Yep. We're still in biblical times, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if you read into the book of Isaiah, the 6th chapter, verse 9 on down, guess when Jake's gonna understand? After he destroyed, linking up to what? 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, after death by pain. Mm-hmm. It all aligns with each other.
That's why I tell you not to be concerned with the rest of these people, like
with the ungodly.
With the ungodly, because we already know what their outcome is. Ultimately, you know, you're going to be in the kingdom anyway. Yet on this side, hey man, it's a wrap. You know.
Yep.
You out there.
Yeah. It says, and we understand that, you know, like we was reading in Psalms, the 73rd chapter, once we enter into the sanctuary of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, we understand that 2/3 were cursed, and we understand why. They're complete demons, man. They need to be, that's the best. And man, death is better than continual sickness, and they're going to get death by pain, man, various forms of it. Verse 9, Romans 11:9, and David saith, let their table be made a snare. Because even King David put a curse on these niggas, man. All right. And this is the king. Okay. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. All right. See, going back, referring back to Psalms, the 73rd chapter. All right. Us entering into the sanctuary, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we understand that what the Lord even set 2/3 up in slippery places as well. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, they fall into snares, traps, stumbling blocks, so many forms of different philosophies. They're believing into Esau, Kemet, all right, worshiping the woman, all right, worshiping the rock themselves. What you was about to say, Slakia?
This precept.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 12:26.
Yep.
The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. So that's what happens to the 2/3. You're seduced by the way of the ways of the wicked. Being in this world, you just give into this, give into it, like everything you was naming, you know.
Yep.
That's what 2/3 of our people partake in. You over there turning up. You could work yourself to death. Women, you know, whatever you want. It's like it's all these different seductions that's based towards your flesh. You can give yourself wholly into it in this society.
Yeah, this is just backing up, just right into you what you're saying. This is 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Mm-hmm. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, mm-hmm. is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Yeah, it's not of the Father, but it's of the world.
Yep.
You know, because come on now, like, how's that? You can't sit here and try to say that all that spiritual, the things that pertain to the flesh, because it's not edifying. Here it is. You could be chasing after women and all that. What did that do for your spirit? After you knock the chick and you lay down with her and everything, did that edify your spirit? No. If anything, it took away from your spirit because you had to give in all your time chasing her down and everything.
And exactly what you say. What does that do for the spirit? And what does that do? It's all ultimately, it's all about making sure everything's edifying towards yourself, edifying towards the body, and not just you do
not just the body, not your body.
Yeah, exactly. It's a beautiful point. It's a lesson in itself. You know what I mean? You have thing. You know what I mean? Jake don't want to be over righteous. Jake have their balance. Yeah, you have to that comes with self examination to being able to acknowledge when you're being unbalanced and being able to acknowledge and keep an eye on you maintaining that balance. It's all about balance at the end of the day. All right. Verse 17. And the world passeth away in the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. Yeah, so ultimately, what this society is going to pass away. It's going to be destroyed. It's already decaying. All right, the morale, the economic infrastructure. Okay, the jobs. Everything. It's all breaking down. Yeah. Esau's power is all weighing away. Ultimately,
everything is getting worse in this society. It's going completely, everything, because the society's out of here. We're at the end, like the scriptures say.
Yep.
Everything is declining. It's already had its peak, and now it's just going back down.
Yep.
That's why the scripture says nothing but lamentation, mourning, and woe is left to come. Really, the good times is long and gone. Like the scriptures say, the mirth is left. Nobody's truly enjoying themselves, rejoicing, turning up. This place is out of here. And even if people are turning up and having fun, man, they're not spiritual to see what's going on anyway. Because a spiritual person, you can see everything that's going on.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. And that's a part of us. That's a benefit of us being in the sanctuary of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, being able to know the overall outcome, and to be able to have the faith and the grace and the mercy to strive for that salvation, that deliverance. All right. I'll pull up this till we close it out, unless you had anything. All right.
Yeah, because it's like you were saying, being in the spirit, you could actually see with a spiritual eye what's really the reality of the world, what's really going on. Just like that movie the apostles will always say to go see, They See, the old school movie. The dude put the glasses on, and then you see everything.
Roddy Piper, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that was the name of the movie.
Oh, I'm not sure the dude's name.
I think
he put the glasses on, and he'll actually see everything for what it is. And we have our spiritual glasses on where we can see everything for what it is. Because these people, they don't even know what the hell is going on. That's why they in the mind frame of, if they can't turn up and trying to enjoy their life and all, because you don't know what's going on. If you did, you'll be in a totally different spirit.
Yep. Yeah, this is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Mm-hmm. Shall there be an evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? Yeah. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, the trumpet has been blown for the longest, warning of everything going on. And these people, they're not afraid, clearly, because everybody's still focused on living their life, planning out 10-year goals and all this and that. The last thing on their mind is the destruction of America, which is right around the corner.
Yep. Yeah, they're not in the sanctuary of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So guess what? They're not in the secret place. Okay, they're not in that strong tower, and they ultimately they don't have that secret.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the hedge, all that good stuff. It comes along with that. This I ended off on here. Hearing what you last spoke on. It made me meditate on this. We can close on this one right here, straight to the point. Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, and the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, and that's basically what we're doing spiritually now. Now, and you should be doing this now more so than ever, because we are in the last days, and as we're in the last days leading into the time of Jacob's trouble, and we know everything that's going to come to pass. How the the wiles of the devil, all right, the trickery. We're not deceived by any of his inventions. We see everything clearly going on. Same thing with the measles. The measles, all these different outbreaks and stuff this year.
So-called vaccination
Vaccinations.
plans.
The
agenda.
The agenda for the Karagma they want to push. Turning everything digital. We see all these different things. Because we have our spiritual glasses on that were given to us to see what's going on. All right. Yet these other people, they're just going on with their life, and they're going to be destroyed very soon. And we're going to see it, like the scriptures say, with your eyes shall you see the reward of the wicked, including Esau and these heathen nations. We're going to see the reward of the wicked of our people as well.
Yeah, we got the blueprint, we got the cheat codes, we have what I mean, we got the scripts, we got the script ultimately.
Yeah.
All right. We got the secrets. We have the guideline. We have the how do you say, the beginning, the middle, and the ending of this thing, man. If you want to put it like that, all right. And then we even have understanding to a certain extent of what comes after this, man. The kingdom,
yeah,
which is going to be on earth, the kingdom of Israel, okay. And what? Hey, man, 1,000 years after the kingdom, what's going to happen to your Hebrew Edomites? Mm-hmm. You being exterminated, you see? All right, the Lord has revealed that to his servants, the prophets, okay, the true prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And hey, man, from our apostle elders, the great millstone, we're right before your face, proclaiming it, 100% truth, boldly, confidently, humbly, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, so. Yeah, man. So that's what it is. All right. We understand what's going on. We understand the wiles of the devil. We understand the deceits in the weak last few attempts of Satan and his weak physical counterpart, the Hebrew Edomite, and even you weak ass 2/3 wicked ass niggas, you sellouts. Okay, you demons. We understand what's going on. All right, we understand we're entering into the time of Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose, the hour of temptation, persecution. That's a part of what arming ourselves as Yahweh Shai, like the scriptures say, and what counting the cost, and knowing what time it is, man. So hey, man, and like the elder brother Yahshawamba, the beautiful video that he did, hey man, either way, what? Jay gonna come out on top, Jake's gonna win. That's a part of knowing the end all be all of this. The elect specifically, okay, the elect is gonna win. All right. Either way it goes, either way it goes, the elect is gonna win through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And that's a faith booster in itself, and comforting in itself, and to those who do believe, So with that, Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. We're going to go ahead and close out once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Hey man, brothers, stay strong. All right. We almost out of here. All right. Esau's getting weaker. These people are getting weaker. Hey, the prophets, those who stand for righteousness and truth, and the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are getting stronger. All right. We know what time it is, and we know, hey, we're at the best. We're entering into the best part of the movie. So with that, shalom.
Shalom.